You can support this show at patreon.com/ASAPodcasting. Welcome to a Skyrim Addict podcast, where I will discuss my adventures and misadventures through Skyrim. Join me. Add your stories, add your tales. Let's get into this thing. All right, welcome back to Shivering Isles / Oblivion Roundtable / whatever other stuff we're going to talk about. I am Michael. I'm with Juan.
Hello.
And Colin.
Evening, guys.
How's it going? How's 10 AD been going?
It's been going quite well. We have still haven't done our next episode since our special guest appearance.
Yes.
And we're looking to set dates. It looks like it's now going to be in October sometime. I'm not sure when. I think one of us have posted one of the dates that were available, and then we're just waiting for everybody else to come back to say that they're all going there. But it looks like we're getting towards the end of the very first story arc.
Oh, nice.
So I'll probably post something in the Facebook group when they get done with the first story arc, and sort of like, invite people to come and sort of like maybe listen to it in a big batch if they've got like 40 or 50 hours to spare.
If they've got 40 or 50.
Well, I need something to listen to. I'm all caught up with all my podcasts.
Yeah, actually, I am too, oddly enough. So it's nice to have those long story arcs like that.
I have not been listening to any podcasts at all. So in a way, I am caught up.
That's the same as being caught up, really. It's really the same as being caught up.
Just stop listening to podcasts, and then you're all caught up.
Then you're all caught up.
Yeah, I do a lot of bench work at work, so while I'm making my assemblies, I just listen to podcasts. And
we're not allowed to have a radio on or nothing at work. To come in and get you listening to the radio or sort of like, looking on your phone or anything like that. That's like, disciplinary. And it's like,
oh wow, yeah. We're just not supposed to have the over the ear headphones.
Oh yeah.
So I have the ones that kind of vibrate through your jawbone.
Oh, okay.
Which I don't understand how that works because it still makes sound out of the speaker.
That's
and then you get a little vibration as well.
Huh.
So every time somebody smacks the mic, it's like think.
You feel it.
The shock
feel it in your teeth.
My temple.
Oh man, you've been playing ESO, hopping into ESO.
That's the only game I play.
Figured you were getting hit. Any what was the last thing that came out for it? Isn't there something?
The Wolf Hunters was the last one that came out.
Okay.
And next month, I believe, is supposed to be next month or November. They're supposed to release Murkmire.
Nice.
Which is another, hopefully not as bad as Shadowfen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's just swamp and hard to navigate.
Tough to travel around and everything.
Yeah, because you end up in different areas and places you can't climb over.
Oh, okay.
It stinks as well.
And it smells.
Yeah. Although I did pick up a horseless headsman mount for this Halloween loot crates that are coming out right now. It was 400 crown gems, and I happened to have them, so I picked up the horse mount. So my character rides around the different areas with a pumpkin in her hand and just riding around. And I had to get the horse because Sleepy Hollow.
Oh yeah, well yeah, you have to get ready for that.
Right, because they have the Sensei, which is like a lion type like a tiger type of thing, and they have a camel and a couple others. But I'm like, nope, it's got to be the horse.
It's got to be the horse. Yeah, I was.
Yeah,
Oh, you're speaking of Headless Horseman. I was. We were talking about. I think Connor was playing Skyrim on vacation or whatever, and I said something about the Headless Horseman. He's like, "What?" He's like, "There's a Headless Horseman." I was like, "Yeah, what, you've never seen it?" I'm like, he's like, "No, no, no." I'm like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, "You're like the new Andrew now." Like he exists. He's just on the roadway. I'm like, "You've played like hundreds of hours. How do you not randomly come across this?"
When you fast travel.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I was like, yeah, if you walk a lot, yeah, that's true. If you walk more, you're more likely to come across them for sure.
Yeah.
And at nighttime as well. So
right, and that's the thing is if you're just kind of walking around aimlessly, you'll just all of a sudden see this white figure going by, and you're like, oh, hello.
yeah, and you can follow him all the way to his resting place.
Yep.
So I put that on his radar. So whether he's going to look for it or not, I think there's a new season of Fortnite coming out this week, so he's probably back into that again.
What's Fortnite?
So that'll I'm sure that'll be this week's adventure.
Yeah. And then I heard Blades got moved back to December.
Last I saw was December. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's just a holding date in the App Store or if that's like some kind of official date.
Right.
Because when they don't have like an official release date and for things, I think they just kind of put a date far out in the future.
Yeah, I mean, I upgraded my phone just for that.
Yeah,
and
now
come out yet.
yeah, I'm hoping it's soon. It sounds like it would be fun, but
yeah, I might pick up the Pixel 3 for that.
Oh, okay, yeah. And then 76 is in November. I believe.
November, end of October. Well, I know Xbox players get it early.
It's a little bit before.
2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, I think it's mid-November, maybe. The normal release time, that early November, first, second week.
11/11.
Yeah, somewhere in that general vicinity. It might be the 14th or something like that, if I remember correctly, but...
Well, the Xbox players can talk about it.
Yeah.
During the marathon.
Well, that won't be until a couple weeks after that, so.
Oh, okay.
I think
Maybe
we're looking at.
Thanksgiving?
I think we're looking early December.
Oh.
Because of travel schedules and stuff.
Okay, so, nice.
Mostly my travel schedule.
Mostly to Disneyland again.
Yeah, we're away American Thanksgiving week, so that kind of blows out 2 weekends in November.
Yeah.
And we wanted to wait till after 76 came out. Obviously, makes sense,
Yeah.
Oh, and I also think we're going to attempt to, at least Andrew and I are going to attempt, whoever else is in the Minecraft realm that Sherry set up, we're going to attempt to battle the End Dragon, which none of us have ever done. I have no concept of how to do. So we're going to try and do that on the as part of the stream. So how that's going to go, I don't know. But
it'll be
may just be a lot of,
if nothing else.
Yeah, it'll just be a lot of dying. So we'll see. I'm gathering materials for that now and just like hoarding stuff to get ready for that inevitable. I don't know. I got to research what to do. I'm trying to I might get Connor to join the realm also, so that at least I have somebody who's done it before. I'm not sure who else. Maybe I don't know who else is in there still actively. So to know if they've actually done it before. So that's kind of something we talked about the other day. But yeah, and otherwise I've played a little bit of Oblivion, a little bit of what else did I play? I'm playing a little bit of Minecraft. I bopped back into Skyrim with my mage character a little bit. And that's about it. That's about all I've really played.
Hmm.
No ESO over here, sadly.
Yeah, I do play my what do you call it? My Fallout 4 character.
Oh yeah.
What's her name? Joanna Gray, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I she is at level 36, so only only skill points, only skills that I've put points into is what's the one where if your intelligence is lower, the better.
Oh, idiot savant or something.
Yeah, idiot savant.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that I've been putting points
Putting
into.
points into.
Everything else is going into the specials.
Oh, nice.
So I got intelligence at 11. I have a few others at 10, and then I can go pick up the bobblehead because I'm trying to get everything to 11.
Trying to get everything up. Ow! I just got bit by my cat. Sorry. Like really hard. Like all out of nowhere. Sorry about that. Yeah.
Got to feed him more often.
I don't know. I think she thought I was wrestling. She eats enough, believe me. Yeah, I haven't been into Fallout in quite a while. It's been a while. Been a good bit. I'm starting to get the Skyrim bug again. Maybe even a little bit of a vanilla bug to just kind of go through the main story again. I haven't done that in quite a while.
Yeah, anytime I play Skyrim, I find it really hard to do without the perk. Any of the perk restructures and stuff.
Oh, like Ordinator or
Yeah.
yeah.
And usually it's Ordinator for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that too. I've played it on the Switch. Obviously, I play it because that's the only choice you have, the vanilla way. So,
right.
But I play it a little differently on there. I still like bopping. I like playing it on the Switch. It's nice to just kind of pop up, when you're just lounging around. I have a character that I just kind of bash with on there, which I don't usually do normally. So it's nice to do something different.
Yeah. Maybe I should make an orc, and call him Hulk Smash.
Hulk Smash.
And he goes around with a two-handed warhammer.
Hulk Smashnar or whatever to make it orcish.
Like
yeah. Yeah. So I did. I hopped back into Oblivion last night after like 2 months of not playing it, and somehow transitioned smoothly into the game. Usually, I feel all funky when I start back up again, But I feel like Shivering Isles, like once you get back in, you're kind of just back in, and it flows pretty smoothly.
Yeah, it's not really where you have to sit there and go, "Oh, what was I doing? What's going on?" You just kind of go in and just do whatever, and then you're like, "Oh, this is what I was working on." All right.
Yeah, and it's not so big, right?
You're not worried where all your crap is because you're actually carrying everything with you.
I think that's a big part of it, actually, now that you mention it. Yeah, because on the mainland, you're like, oh, God, where did I put all that stuff?
Well, I'm using the Duke's bedroom.
Oh, are you? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because she's the Duchess of Mania.
Yeah, yep.
So she goes ahead and just puts everything in one of the storage chests. I heard one of the cabinets refreshes, so I'm not putting anything in any of the cabinets because I don't know which one is the one that refreshes.
I haven't even been storing stuff because I've found like it's been freeing not hoarding things.
Yeah, well, for me, I'm storing all the alchemy ingredients.
Oh yeah, so you can bring them back. Yeah,
all the crafting material.
That's a good idea. Yeah, I have
Other than that, I don't care.
I have like 500 and something carry weight, and that's before casting the spell for more carry weight or taking a potion. So I could probably bump it up to like 700.
Yeah, I think with just gear, I can bump it up to 659.
Yeah, that's pretty. I think I'm like 550 something with gear. So yeah, with the potions and with what's that? whichever spell I have. I think I have the highest one. That you
Mule?
Yeah, I think it's Mule. Yeah, not one that you make, but one that you can purchase, and so I could probably bump it up in the 700 and something range. So, I mean, that's a lot of junk to carry around.
It is. For
Yeah, but
me,
you need it. It's 100% necessary.
It is necessary though.
yeah, my biggest issue is my heavy armor isn't up high enough where my armor doesn't weigh anything.
So yeah, you're still that weight's still counting against you.
Yep. That's the part that's killing me. Once I get there, then I'll be fine.
I'm light armor, so it's not too bad. And I'm pretty much invisible with my chameleon stuff.
I'm heavy armor as well, but and I'm wearing Daedric, so that's I don't know where you get. I'm only at 86, I think, around about the 80s sort of mark on heavy armor. So I don't know where you get the when you get the perk of where it doesn't weigh anything. It's probably the 100 one, right?
I believe it is. Yeah, I believe it's a very
Okay, I thought it was like 50 or 75, so
Was it?
I'm not even close.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty high up. Yeah. I've pretty much stopped leveling at this point, though. So
Yeah, I hadn't leveled in a while. I just hit level 31
did you?
yesterday or the day before. That's because I switched to a greatsword instead of a hammer.
Oh, so you went and
went to blade and started chopping stuff up, which is it's weird when I've got like when it's fully enchanted, fully powered, you can chop through enemies in like a couple of seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And the minute the enchantment goes away, that's it. You're just hacking away, hacking away. And heal yourself. And
Yeah.
go away. I started going back to because he's a Breton battle mage level 31, concentrating on heavy armor, two-handed, and conjuration. Big surprise. And, I used to always use the Dagoth. What's it?
Oh, the Daedroth? Or
Daedroth.
Daedroth, yeah.
Dagoth's the god, isn't he? He's the Chimer god. But I used to always use the Daedroth, but now I'm going back to the was it the Dremora Lord?
Oh yeah, the Dremora, nice. I've been using.
He does just a little bit more damage, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think he just attacks a lot quicker, which is nice.
That's possible too, yeah.
Because I know he's gone up against the what is it, the meat?
Oh, the Flesh Atronachs.
The Flesh Atronachs,
yeah.
And the Daedroth just gets killed because the attack is so slow.
Yeah,
it goes. I mean, it is if it's one, then I just pop up one more, and it'll be like one or two hits, and it's done. It's just because it attacks so slow that it takes a while to actually do it.
Yeah. Plus, they got some really cool animations for those flesh Atronachs.
Yeah, they do.
Was it that high kick? It's kind of
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
I can't remember what that sport's called. It's there's a sport out there where it's not kickboxing, but it's
like Taekwondo almost.
Was something it like Muay Thai or something like that?
Yeah, where it's all
maybe Muay Thai. Yeah,
and
unless
it's got some serious. And those Flesh Atronachs look proper badass as well.
They do.
There was the purple stitching going up through the center of them and all that. They was it the big, the big chain collar on it, and like that is fucked up nasty. It's awesome.
Yeah, it looks much better than the ESO Flesh Atronachs.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah. Really? Yeah. Yeah, all I really most of the creatures / enemies you come across are pretty well designed in Shivering Isles.
They're kind of scary too.
Yeah, it really takes you off the main land of Cyrodiil and into like a whole new place. You really do feel like you're in a whole new place.
Yeah, I mean, you're not in Kansas anymore.
Yeah, definitely not. No. Just everything, but the enemies especially, they're creepy, and even the what are the kind of skeleton things with like the long faces? What the hell are they called again?
Not the Hungers, the other ones, right?
Yeah, it's not the Hungers.
It's one of us called the Replete something, isn't it?
Yeah, it's those. I forget the hell.
So it's something to do with bones, isn't it?
Something.
They are made of bones.
They are made.
Something.
Yeah, they're skeletal, but they have like that long beak as well.
Yeah, it's kind of like a horse's head on Shambles. There we go.
That's it. Shambles. Yeah. Yep.
Those things are creepy.
And the Hungers are the
With the tongue.
Yeah.
And they're like healing themselves as they're, because you get this like stream that comes at you, so they heal themselves and
like a tether.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some really good tough enemies in this for sure. Let's see. What is my character sitting at? I'm sitting at level 35, actually.
Yeah, I just hit level 23.
Oh, nice. I feel
it's the baby.
Yep.
You still got ways to go.
Still kicking ass. But of course, she's kicking ass, though. She's a Dunmer.
There you go. Let's see. What am I? My blunt is only 10. I could actually start leveling up if I did blunt or block. Those are like.
Yeah, I think my archery was like 5.
Yeah, there you
go. Bow. Is it called bow? I think?
It's called. Yeah, I believe that's what it's called, right? Blade, actually, marksman. That's what it is.
Marksman.
Yeah, mine's 102.
Yeah, and my lockpick's like 12 or something like that.
Oh, I've actually, what is it? What's the lockpick one? Security or something? Is that what? Let's see. Yeah, lockpick is security. I got it up to 73, but then I just stopped using it because I had all the spells. So I was like, well, it's just way easier. I'm just use yeah, I'm just gonna cast the damn spell at this point. Yeah.
I do that at the start of the game where you do it like 3/4 of the way through. When you finally get the spell, you're like, yeah, fuck it. For me, no, it's like level 8. Characters level 8, alterations level 100.
Level 100.
Yeah, fucking spell, master level spell.
Oh. I haven't used a lot of destruction, but like you, I use a ton of conjuration. I use the Storm Atronach a lot. I was using
he's got range, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got range. Little fat. I was using the Daedroth, but I found the Storm Atronach was faster, and because of the lightning, obviously, just more range. And
I started working on my destruction.
Yeah, I could probably work on that because my destruction is not super high. It's like 40.
Well, the flesh atronachs are weak to lightning.
Are they? Yeah. The storm. I found that out because I used the storm this run through these quests, and it was like blowing through flesh atronachs like they weren't much. It was having a little tougher time against some of the order, but. The flesh atronachs were not much of an issue for it.
We actually get some new summons, but they're only once a day fucking things. But
yeah,
they last a long time.
Yep.
120 seconds, I believe.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
I think from the previous quests we got one as well, but it was only 60 seconds. And then from this quest, one of these quests, we get another one. 2 actually. No, we get 2 from this one.
Yeah, we do get 2.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, you get 2. Yeah. And then I bought a couple spells also for one of the later quests. Because I didn't know. I should have just bought the expert one and not the journeyman one. But hey, I bought both because really, what's gold at this point?
That is so true.
I'm just like, whatever.
Oh yeah, because one of these quests I was like, oh right, really? Oh, because nothing happened when I did all that shit. Oh, okay, yes, here you go.
Oh yeah, the bribery. Yeah. I know what you're talking about because I did the same thing.
Oh no, I don't. I think I did do bribery.
Oh,
but
okay.
There's also another thing later on in one of the other quests.
Oh.
And it was just like, yeah, I'm going to go to do this. Ah! And then it was later on, it was like, you shouldn't have done that. I was like, what the fuck? I'm the Duke.
Oh,
And she
man.
was like, no, you shouldn't have done that. All right. So, anyway, what was it? Defend the fridge, wasn't it?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Let me switch back over to the PC here so I can see the quest thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, one thing. Those things were freaking dungeon crawls.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Especially this one. Yeah, Retaking the Fringe. Was Retaking the Fringe the longest one, or was it the one after it?
I think it was the one after.
Yeah, where you
It
had to
just
get the
felt like the one after it.
bunch of different pieces to rebuild the
Yeah.
gatekeeper. Yeah. So, Retaking the Fringe. I'll give you the quick walkthrough before we get into it on UESP. You travel to the Fringe, you speak to the commander of Sheogorath's forces, you defend Pass Wall from the Knights of the Order, then you enter Zetafen and deactivate the obelisk, and then return to Sheogorath, which makes it seem really simple.
I gotta say that the minute I stepped through the gates, I was not expecting that fucking landscape.
No, I know. It just completely.
I was like, what? Holy shit! Oh, that. And then I saw the tower, and I was like, holy fuck balls, that is so cool.
And then
absolutely awesome.
Everything is you have to rediscover locations again.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the locations are basically blanked out again, and you have to rediscover them. I assume there's just not as many. I don't recall exactly what was in Pass Wall previously, but yeah, there's some locations you find that were the same again. But like the for the next quest, the bones or whatever. But yeah. So you travel to the Fringe. It's overwhelmed by forces of order, and like you said, there's the obelisk there, the giant tower, basically.
Half, isn't it? And then it's got like all fucking lightning going through the center of it.
Yeah, and up top.
Did anybody else get a Solstheim feel when they step through the gates?
Yeah, because it kind of looks like those. What are those roots you grab when you're in Solstheim? Yeah, like those plants that are kind of there, and it has that
trauma root. I think
trauma
it's
root.
called.
Yeah, yep.
But it was all the like the ash coming down, and you had like ash rain and stuff like that, and everything was all covered in. I don't know whether it was ash or whether it was what the hell it was, but
very reminiscent of it. Yeah.
Yeah. For Knights of the Order, they sure do create some chaos.
Yeah, they weren't very orderly.
Yeah. Those crystals just springing up out of everywhere and anywhere.
Yeah, they were just popping up. Yeah. Yeah, because
that was kind of a cool effect. I think when some of the doorways were closed off by the crystals.
By the crystals, yeah, to block you out. I thought it was a good way of doing it without making it look too obstructive or anything.
Yeah, well, I mean, for me, it felt like I was being led.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
As opposed to the game saying go this way, it felt like the Knights of the Order or whatever were saying, okay, this is the only way you're going to get through.
Yeah, like they were funneling you to the way they wanted you to go. Yeah,
to the forces, yeah.
And that's what it felt like to me, because like I kept expecting like just a whole army of them at the end to take me out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because when you get to Pass Wall, you speak to Arig. I believe that's her name, Arig Desha.
It depends. You either go to speak to the Golden
Saint. It depends. Yeah, you're right.
I went Dementia, so I spoke to the Dark Seducer. I can't remember.
Grekendo or whatever it is. Yeah. Is that it?
Yeah.
Did the Dark Seducer also say all we have left is the men?
Yes.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Oh man. Yeah, that's right. Because it depends on who you went with, who you're speaking to. I forgot about that in this one.
Yeah. I had the Golden Saints as well.
And then you have to eliminate. There's a couple rounds of Forces of Order that come out, or Knights of the Order that come out. What is it? Maybe like 4 rounds come out.
Yeah.
Something in that
Right.
range. Yeah.
It's kind of a little bit reminiscent of the Kovac fight
Oh yeah.
because she's immortal, so she can only be getting knocked down unconscious. So
That happened a lot. Yeah.
yeah. You keep on getting the message. I luckily did have a convalescence spell on me, so in between the rounds, I was trying to heal them all up. But
Oh yeah.
the only people who survived was the immortal one, which was the leader, the captain, and the fucking archer. No surprise, you little coward bastard.
Oh man. Yeah, I think there was only 2 that survived mine as well. The captain and I don't know who the other one was, but probably the archer. And I used the Storm Atronach in here quite a lot, and then was just I think I used
The only problem I had is that I kept on summoning the was it the Dremor Lord right in the middle of it, and then it was like rah, 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 rah. And then sort of like one that got all the Knights of the Order down, they started fighting my Dremor, and I was like no, guys, and I had to cast him again and somewhere away so he wouldn't continue, he wouldn't wipe out the forces we were there to try and save.
Oh God, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I got pretty. I did accidentally kill a few of the saints. Accidentally. While I was shooting arrows at some of the order, so some of the saints went down because of me. But these things happen.
As long as you remember to get your arrows out before anybody inspects the bodies, you're all good.
Yep. Oh, I went and looted it. Don't worry. And thankfully I had some hearts of the order too that we need it later on.
I just let my Daedroth take care of them.
That's a good idea.
And then I just would I have a conjured the Daedric axe. I have a Daedric axe that I have enchanted with fire.
Oh, okay.
And then I had to go into third person to try to actually like hit them because everybody was just like all around it, and I didn't want to accidentally kill any of my own people.
Like
that's why I just hang back and just like shoot convalescents and like about 1 every 3 times I hit the enemy. But yeah, don't worry about it. More practice.
Yeah,
that's it. Yep, level up.
Good.
Now, did you delegate the leadership or take control of it?
I'll let her take control of it.
Yeah, because that's what I did too. I just let her.
I just told her, I trust you. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's the same thing I did too. So
pretty much after her comment about the men, I thought I had to.
Yeah, I just handed over the reins.
Don't want to step on your toes.
And then we run off to infiltrate Zetafen. I believe that's how you say it. While they try and hold pass wall against the Knights of the Order. So Zetafen is I think, were we in Zetafen earlier? Wasn't that like one of the early battles?
I don't think you can get in there without the key that she gives you, I think.
Yeah, you definitely need the key. But was it before this, was in the previous pass wall, didn't we go in there for something else? Or am I mistaken?
I thought we did, but I couldn't travel there, so I'm assuming we didn't go in.
Yeah, but all the locations were wiped and you had to rediscover them.
Ah.
Yeah, so like even the, was it the Garden of Flesh and Bone or whatever it is?
Mm-hmm.
You have to rediscover that, and we've definitely been there before. Yeah. I'm trying to, for some reason I feel like Zetafen was also in one of the earlier ones.
I think when we had to light the torch.
Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, that was a nice, pretty nice dungeon crawl. You go through, and then the shards kind of, or whatever they are, the crystals kind of spike up through there as you're going through as well.
Yeah.
To get to the obelisk, and there's a lot of the Order in there, a lot of Knights of the Order in there. They pretty much come running right at you as you enter each room.
Yeah, they're not the smartest.
Yeah, they come just running right ahead. There's no strategy. They just
Well, if you're hiding, they actually run right past you.
Yeah, oh yeah, they do. Yeah, when I was sneaking, they would just run right to the other room. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know if they were just popping up and getting ready to go attack something or head out or what the deal was, but they would run right past me. I go, okay,
Yeah,
have a
yeah.
good time.
I didn't know either. I wasn't sure what was exactly happening with that. Why they would just run past. I mean, I would generally have the Storm Atronach going anyway, so they didn't get real far, and they started, kind of fighting with that. So,
Mm.
and so when you're going through, you find out, you find out somebody has defected, correct?
Oh, they defect on both sides, or
I believe so. Did somebody defect on your side as well, Colin?
does the Duke?
Well, yeah, we've seen it at the. Sorry, we're talking about the next quest.
No. On the obelisk. Well, I mean, on the next one, you completely find out, but on this one, there was something about it too. There's a
Well, no,
person who
this
comes
is
out. Who is it? Sheldon or whatever? That comes out. Right before you get to the obelisk.
Oh no, he's from Passwall.
Oh, okay.
He's from Passwall, and when the Knights of the Order attacked, the two of them went and hid inside the ruins.
Oh, that's what it was.
And then they realized that that's where the bastards were setting up the fucking house.
That's right.
So he's like whatchamacallit, let me come with you. Yeah, let me come with you, and sort of like basically it's like a bodyguard type thing. You got to keep him alive and complete the quest at the same time. And I just went, nah, fuck off. Take care of yourself.
Yeah, that's what I did too. He apparently dies if you do that.
Yeah,
but he was going to die anyway. So
well,
yeah,
I let him follow me, and he survived.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh wow. See, I figured he would die if he followed me, so I just told him to leave. And apparently, it's a scripted death if you tell him to leave.
Oh, yeah, no, and he's kind of an ass too because, well, you get to the obelisk, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And it took me a while to figure out how to destroy that thing, and because I'm like, well, it says activate it, press it, and it says,
I took me a while too.
Put in a what is it, a heart, the heart
of
thing.
the order, yeah.
Yeah, and next thing I know, I'm attacked by 3 guys. I'm like, well, I'm not doing that again.
Yeah, that's what I know. I was running around. I'm like, well, do I have to do something else? Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm like, well, this is the only thing that it's letting me do. So let me try
Another
2.
one. Yeah.
Okay, it took 2. Oh, let's try another one. Oh, I overloaded it. Awesome. Here we go. Oh shoot, stuff is falling down.
That was the worst part. Getting out was way harder than getting in.
Yeah, and that's when the guy's an ass, because you'll sit there and you go into one area and you open the gate and then it closes right behind you and he's stuck and he's like, hey, what are you doing? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna find another way. And then he ends up behind another gate ahead of you and he's like, oh, looks like my way was a better way.
Oh God, what a jerk. Oh, glad I sent him away.
And then eventually catch up to him again, and then you both end up outside.
Did he give you some sort of award? A reward, should I say?
Because
he's the mayor of Passwall or something.
Right. I want to say he did. I just don't remember what it is because I was so annoyed with him. I didn't care.
Oh, man. Yeah, it was tough. Getting out of there with the ceiling falling was a pain. I was getting beat down pretty good. Did a lot of jumping and running. Colin, you had said you did a lot of jumping as well, right?
Yeah, bouncing around. But I don't know what it was. For some reason, I never got clobbered.
I got hit pretty good once or twice. And then I think the ones that roll downhill do damage too when they're rolling slowly. Yeah. So next thing I know, I looked and I was like, ooh, I better take a potion or something because I'm getting pretty low here. And I know I haven't saved in a while, so that would suck. So let me...
I think one of the things I hate about like the stuff that rolls down, even after it's resting,
you still get hit. Yeah,
if you tap it, it'll still like do damage. You're like, wait, no.
Yeah, I think I was getting a lot of damage from that kind of thing where it was almost resting, but it was, still counted as damage. That was kind of a pain. And then after you scurry your way out of there underneath the collapsing ceiling in Zetafen, you head back to New Sheoth, of course. And that's when you get the next task to stop the order from coming through, I guess. Which is also back in Passwall. We have to go over there again, right? Yeah.
It's back and forth.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, why didn't you just tell me? Why didn't you just tell me? You know everything that's going to happen already, apparently. So why didn't you just tell me ahead of time?
Because it's Sheogorath.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, of course. Yeah, so I went back and visited him, and then, of course, he tells you to go visit Relmina, Verneem, I believe it is. Verneem, whatever it is, in Zazelm, or Zaselm, however you say it. And that's when you have to go back to the Gardens of Flesh and Bone. But Zaselm was a pretty big crawl, from what I recall.
Yeah,
there was like 6 different areas and everything.
And that's where, and then she's down in like that dungeon torturing people.
Yeah.
So were you nice to her or shitty towards her, or how did you guys address her?
I was nice to her.
I was nice to her, and I appreciated how she was torturing people.
Yeah, I went that route too. I was like, there's a lot going on, and I really need help. So,
yeah,
maybe I'll just be nice.
Yeah, one pain in the ass to deal with is enough. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I've already got this.
Well, she was a Dunmer. She wasn't doing anything to other Dunmers. I was okay with it.
I was randomly pushing buttons and killing people too, I have to admit. So.
Yep.
Yeah, I did notice I walked into one of the places and it had, should we call it a wood elf or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
In a room or something like that, trapped, and then there was a hunger in another room, and I was like looking down, and there was all these buttons, and I was like, "Oh wait, no! If I open that's one of these buttons is going to release the hunger, and it's going to go in there and eat her." So, all right, I just turned around and walked back out again. I was tempted to go back and push the button, but
oh, I pushed the button.
Did you? Oh man. Yeah, she has a bunch of failed experiments floating around. Flesh Atronach, of course.
Well, when I first saw her, I thought it was the Duchess.
Yeah,
so I attacked her.
Yeah, because from afar, pretty much.
Yeah,
same.
So I put her to her knees twice.
Oh, Jesus.
And then I saw it had the little crown on there. I'm like, well, I guess I got to talk to her first.
Like, whoops. Better go in there. Yeah, so she wants you to get ingredients to rebuild the gatekeeper, of course. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe 4 ingredients. The osseous marrow, dermis membrane, essence of breath, and blood liqueur. And those are back at the Gardens of Flesh and Bone where we had been previously. Where we had to go originally to get the bone arrows, right? Is that where we got the bone arrows originally?
I think so.
Weren't we just outside? Did we just kill
we didn't go inside.
Shambles.
We were just outside. We had to kill Shambles to get bone or something with that guy who was helping us with the arrows. I can't remember who the guy was at this point, but... so we go back there, we go inside, and then this is a very, very long, confusing dungeon crawl.
Yeah, I had to look at the map up quite a few times.
Me too, especially that area where, like, there's a lot of twisting and turning caverns, and you don't know if you're up or down or what section you have to be in to find what you have to find.
Bad.
Yeah, that was pretty tough.
Yeah, and I think in one of those, I actually passed one of the things.
I did too.
And then I looked on the map, and it was up there, and I'm like, you know what? I should probably get that, go back and get that before I get this last thing, because I'm assuming that the next exit is going to be close to this last thing right here. So I went back, and sure enough, it was just around the corner and to go back, and I would have had to go all the way back and then come back. So I'm like, right, I did it early on, and it's not as bad.
Not as bad, yeah. Yeah, it was just a very confusing area to get around, which, I mean, and those stupid spikes. I got hit by those like twice. There's that kind of plant that if you walk through it, the spikes come out of the walls.
Yeah. Or if you sit there and try to touch it.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Although the breath was actually the easiest one to get to.
It was, but if you don't wait until the bottle is upside down, you can't get it.
Right.
Which is weird. I didn't realize that, and I'm looking, I'm like, what? Like, why can't I? Isn't this one of the things I have to get?
Yeah, because for the breath, all I did was just follow the direction of the mist.
Oh, good idea.
Every time it breathed, I would see the mist would like go in a certain direction. I'm like, maybe I'll follow that.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. That is good.
Yeah. So I got to a room and I'm like, oh shoot, hunger. And I had to kill the hunger, and I looked around. I'm like, okay, where's the mist going? All right, let me go back where I started, and just followed it, and I watched it, and then kept on going. So it was pretty good.
I was still looking for my madness matrix for the curious, so I was just running around every single room
searching
like 6 times like an idiot, looking in every single container there was to try and find it.
Clearing the whole place out and just searching everything.
Yeah, just searched absolutely everything. Took forever. And then running around trying to find that breath as well, because you can look in the little tree stumps, little green tree stumps, and sometimes they'll have a matrix in them as well. So I had to check every single one of those.
Well, I ended up with 2 rings of perfection.
Oh, did you? Nice.
Yeah,
I stopped looting.
Can't, equip both of them.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You can equip both?
No, you can't.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, okay, yeah, that would be pretty powerful.
Yeah, because my intelligence was at 110 with the ring of protection.
Yeah, I've pretty much stopped looting other than things I need and some ingredients. I do grab ingredients and things.
Right.
But you so you get all the stuff and you head back, of course, to Relmina. And then you get to choose body parts to build your gatekeeper. There's a head, a torso, a heart, one of each arm.
And a heart and a head.
Yeah, and set of legs, pair of legs.
Yeah, you got legs of endurance, I want to say, and legs of nimbleness.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. The arm is what?
Nimbleness.
The arm is frost protection and.
Well, they had the three elements protections.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Then they had the attack arm.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. You get.
I went with the arm of chopping.
Arm of chopping.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I went with. Yeah.
And I went with the arm of shock protection.
So did I. Yeah.
The shock.
I thought about this, and I thought everybody was thinking that it was an undead, so they would be shooting fire at it all the time. So I gave it fire protection.
Oh, nice.
But I overthought it because then it was just the order?
Yeah, it was
going to be attacking it, and they use shock. So
yeah, that's why I chose shock. But yeah, I think I went the same as Juan. I went shock and chopping, basically.
And then I think I went with more health.
Oh, for the torso?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. For the head, I went with, what was it?
I just went the one with the big fucking thing on it.
That's what I went with, yeah.
Yeah, it was the head of mind, I think the other one was.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was more Magicka.
Yeah, I went with the one with the thing on it. Yeah.
Magicka? What does he need Magicka for?
Yeah, I'm just going to bash stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to bash things. What do I care if he has
Yeah, Hulk smash. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. So then you head back to where you originally killed the gatekeeper. And there's some swirling. Relmina.
We've got to talk about that, the conversation, starting off with that would be nice, but just like, you're the asshole who kills my baby.
Yeah, that's right. When you walk in, that's right. Yes, yes. I forgot about that. Yeah, when you walk in, she is not happy. Yeah. Yeah, no, she's.
Yeah.
Especially if I'd done both ways. I got her tears and the arrows as well. So
Oh man.
proper fucked him up.
Oh man. Yeah, she is
But
not
it's
happy to
funny.
see
It's
you.
funny though because when she remakes the new one, she says that he's gonna die at some point, anyways.
Yeah, well, I guess it's just a cycle that constantly
Yeah.
happens.
Well, I mean, it's every time Jiglag comes around,
Yeah.
the cycles goes.
Yeah.
The gatekeeper
Goes around
is,
again.
has
he
to go.
destroyed everything, didn't he?
Yeah, so she when you meet her and then head back to the gate there, and she opens up some weird soupy portal thing, and he throws a body parts in.
Yeah, I think she called it a
This-
cistern.
Yeah, this scene was badass. You had all the lights going across the sky because I was doing it at night.
Oh,
And that
nice.
night sky is pretty badass as
Yeah,
it is,
it
but with
is.
all that storm going along, and you
Mm.
had the fucking light coming up from the cistern, from the portal, and then you get that small Weasley little astronaut go in first, and then you're throwing in all the body parts, and then you're throwing in all the blood and the the marrow
The
and
breath
everything. like
and
that.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah. And then,
Then here he comes.
oh yeah.
And then here come the order, and they don't really stand much of a chance.
Nope. I watched the fight. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, so did I. I was standing up on
Yeah.
the steps just watching, see what happened. I was like, oh, that was
I
fun.
spent 4 hours in a dungeon collecting all this shit. I'm gonna sit
I'm
here
gonna watch this.
with a fucking chicken leg and a bottle of ale. I'm gonna sit here and watch this.
Yeah, you
Heck
better not
yeah.
need help after all that. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that was a good long quest line though. I mean, mostly because of the dungeon part of it, really.
Yeah.
And finding everything. That was the most extensive part of everything. So then, of course, we have to go back and visit Shogorath. And
Was it before this or after this that we find out that Sheogorath turns into
Jiggalag.
Jiggalag?
I think this
Yeah.
is when he tells you,
Yeah.
right?
This is what, he's like,
Yeah.
no, haven't you figured it out yet? Well, yeah, I suspected.
Yeah, because he sit there and say, "Well, why doesn't Jiggalag just come out and destroy everything?" Well, and
Yeah.
he starts talking like all serious, and you're like, "Uh-oh."
Yeah, he kind of drops the crazy for a bit, it seems. Yeah. And then, of course, yes, as we said, he informs you that he is Jiggalag. Or they are one and the same, or two halves of the same, essentially. And one doesn't exist without the other, I guess. So we'll have to see what that holds.
Yeah.
And then, so he basically tells you there's you have to travel to. It depends on whether you're with the Saints or the Seducers. Was it Brelac or Pinnacle Rock?
Yeah, I went to Pinnacle Rock.
Yes, same here. Yeah.
Brelac for me.
Yep. And you speak with the captain to rescue the commander inside and shatter the crystals that are blocking the wellspring.
Yep.
Now, are the dungeon crawls different for both of these?
They must be.
Yeah, they must be.
Yeah,
They're different places.
Yeah, I
but
wonder.
you are following the river, right?
Yeah, you follow the inside the water, inside whatever it's called, to the wellspring. Yeah.
Right.
So I wonder. They must be pretty similar. I wonder if they're pretty close to similar.
I mean,
style
they're
dungeons.
pretty good about not making everything the same,
Oh yeah, that's for sure. Yeah.
because it seems like each one was made individually. Although, I mean, I could see, what is it, the other, those two being like mirror images of each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That would make
Because of the
sense.
way-
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because it's so quest specific. You're not really going in otherwise. So I guess then it's either Thadon or Syl who are the eventual traders. Yeah.
Here it is. It says, make your way through the fort, eliminating any knights, priests across your path. Both strongholds are linear and essentially the same in terms of layout.
Oh, there we go. Yeah,
The end of the second zone.
that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So what I do like is talking to. I was talking to the Golden Saint, and she was like, you're the. Was it the Duke of Dementia? Basically, sort of like their rivals.
Mhm.
And then they find out that their Duke betrayed Sheogorath, and now you're the only Duke who's actually loyal to Sheogorath. We go, yeah, that's right. Kiss the ring. Kiss the ring.
Yep.
You're like, right, yeah. Follow me. I'll show you how it's done. But you still don't find. Well, for me, it was I've forgotten his name now.
Oh,
Thaden.
Yeah, Thaden. Yeah, they're not there. Yeah, Thaden or Syl are not there.
They just let everybody in.
Yeah, you find. We find, was it Dylora and Euphada? Is that it? Stadaada. And they're locked in a like crystal chamber basically, and you have to get out. You just ring these giant chimes.
Yeah, I think for her chamber it was just 1 or 2.
I thought it was 4.
Well, that was for the last crystal.
Yeah, for her.
Oh yeah, for the one. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the final crystal. You have to go to the 4 corners of the room. Yeah, that's covering the wellspring.
And it was nice that they did that initial one where you had to free her and hit
so
the
you
chime.
knew what the hell to do.
You get to the other room, you're like, oh, there's chimes all around. I'm gonna go hit all of them.
Yeah, that's exactly. Because if I didn't hit that chime to let her out of the thing, I would never have thought of hitting the chimes to get the wellspring. I'd have been like shooting it with arrows and fire and jumping on it, and nothing would have happened. It would have been very exhausting.
Well, I mean, I did try socking it with my war axe, and that didn't work. So
yeah, so the crystals are at the 4 corners of the room once you find the wellspring. And,
yeah, I mean, I think that's one of the things that I like and don't like about Oblivion is that it doesn't necessarily hold your hand.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't say, look, here's these 4 things that you got to hit. It's just you look in the room and they're there, and you have to sit there and go, okay, I remember I did this before, so let me try this.
Yeah, kind of like with the previously with the putting the hearts of the order in the obelisk.
Right.
Yeah. If, like, how do you figure out it needs to be 3? You just end up putting 3 in, and that's how you figure it out.
Yep. And hopefully you have more than.
Yeah, and hopefully you have 3. Yeah. Hopefully you have 3 in your inventory.
Yeah.
What I did like was the scene when you rescued the commander, and then you stepped through. Because obviously I'm playing blind, and I stepped through the door to go into the next section, and then all you hear is wow, and I was like, what the fuck was that? And then I turned around, and all the 3, like, you know, the captain and the other 3 are just like statues lying on the floor, and the commander's like, oh no, they've destroyed the wellspring. And then she falls, like crumbles into, like, turns to stone and falls over. It's like, that was awesome. Do that again. All right. I'm gonna go down and clear the wellspring for you.
Yeah, there's no. Hey, what'll happen if the wellspring gets destroyed or whatever? No, there you go.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, there's no waiting to find out.
Nope.
Yeah, so once we uncovered a wellspring, you just go back to New Sheoth, but then that quest is next time. So
yeah,
is talking to Sheogorath part of the next quest, or
I believe it is.
Is that right at because it's like, I guess when you talk to him, you complete the quest, and then it goes right into the next one, right?
Yeah, I just went to his palace and then didn't speak to him, and then went off and did the other quests.
Yeah, I actually talked to him, so
I think I looked at my quest log before I did. Is what it was. I was like, ooh. I think
it just came out with the next quest. It didn't say like go and speak to Sheargroth to.
Yeah.
But I do like all the little trophies all around the room.
Oh yeah, I noticed that.
Yep.
That was pretty cool.
That is nice.
I tried activating them, but they didn't do anything.
Oh no, I didn't try activating them. That's right, they are there though. Yeah, I guess. Because the next one, the quest must end without having to talk to him because I believe it showed up completed on my end without talking to him.
Okay.
So when I pulled up the journal.
Yeah, a lot of these quests just kind of go right into each other.
Yeah, they flow real naturally. That's why it was so easy to kind of jump back into, like one of the main quests of it, because it was just like it was kind of already flowing into it anyway, you know.
Right.
So one of our side ones was the Museum of Oddities, which is you just collect a whole bunch of crap.
Yeah, I found some crap and gave her some crap.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, if I pick up any more crap, I'll bring it to you. But yeah, there was no way I was
searching for it.
finishing that quest.
No.
Yeah, no.
I just, basically whatever I found randomly, I gave to her. And that was it.
There was the one thing I did find was, or that I can remember finding was the Dagger of Friendship.
Oh, okay.
Which means when you stab somebody with it, you heal them for 20 points.
Oh, yeah, you do. That's right. Yeah, you restore. Yeah, that's amazing.
That would come in handy during the fight.
Oh, yeah. God. That's a great dagger, actually.
And was it a mixing bowl? Basically, it was just a bowl.
Yep.
And she was like, oh, thanks for a mixing bowl? Okay, well, you keep trying. Yeah, for your trouble.
There's a soul tomato.
Soul tomato.
Which acts like a grand soul gem.
Oh, jeez.
Let's see. Ring of Disrobing. Where it removes all the equipment the player is wearing. Let's see. I'll run them down real quick. There's the Blind Watcher's Eye. And there's several locations you can find. Let's see, Naughty Chamber, Naughty Bramble, blah blah blah, Pinnacle Rock, near Gates of Madness. There's apparently a few places where you can find it. Deformed Swamp Tentacle. Let's see. I guess there's like Lost Time Camp or near the door to Cyrodiil. Din's Ashes.
That was in one of the
in the
thingies.
Yeah, I think it's some crematorium. I think we go through.
No, it's in a dungeon, and there's a crematorium in the dungeon.
Right? Yeah,
I actually done that. I think that's where I found the dagger.
Oh, really? You found both there? Yeah, the dagger is just a container, so it's a random. Mute Screaming Maw. It's in. Corpse Rot Prison, yeah.
Can.
And then Dunroot Burrow.
Yeah. And then Pelvis of Pelagius.
Yeah, the Pelvis of Pelagius, the Howling Halls, Congregation Chambers, and a glass display case. And the random ones are the Dagger of Friendship, Houndstooth Key, Mixing Bowl, Ring of Disrobing, Sheargorath Shaped Amber.
Yeah, I got that one.
Did you? I did not find that one, unfortunately. The Soul Tomato and the Two-Headed Septum.
Yeah, I found the Two-Headed Septum. So
I think I did
only
too.
have the Soul Tomato. Actually, it's a lot less than I thought it was. Soul Tomato, Ring of Disrobing, the Pelvis, and the Mute Screaming Maw, I think. I think that's all I need to get.
That's not too bad. And the other one that was right there was, I think we had all done previously, or at least Colin and I had done previously, right? Oshnar's Terror. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
That's where you end up with the was it the skinned hound?
Yeah.
Oh, I have that.
Yeah. I think we've all done it previously. It's just you just help the guy in town who's scared of Khajiits or something.
Yeah, he's just scared of cats.
And then he gives you one of his dogs.
Yeah. I really like the Khajiit though. Khajiit
Yes.
likes dogs.
Yeah.
Dogs are cool.
He's got a nice dog.
Oh God.
Oh, I really don't want to kill him. But here we go.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Gold to go away.
Yeah, there was the other one, Birathar from last time, where he was the thief.
Oh yeah.
And it says like do something about him so you can like kill him and all like that. When you become the Duke of whatchamacallit, whatever you are, if you go to your manservant, or because I went to the guy, because in Dementia I've got the woman and the man, and I just went to the man and it came up like I was going to talk to him to see if I could kill him or anything like that. And it just said like, oh, Birathar. And then it goes, oh, is he still called Chosen? Well, don't worry, Duke, I'll take care of it. And he gets him thrown in prison. So you can solve the quest that way without having to... Because he wants you to go and grab some shit or something like that, doesn't he?
Oh,
Wants
yeah.
you to go out and grab like a load of crap and bring it back to him.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not doing that. And I didn't really want to kill you. So then I kind of just left it. And then I went in and talked to this guy. And then he says, oh, don't worry about that. We'll just throw him in prison. And that ended the quest. I was like, oh, awesome.
There you go. Yeah, that's a good way to end it. Now, another quest where you have to kill a lot of people. The Great Divide.
I could not find Split.
Oh, no. It's like kind of north central on the map. I had already discovered it, so I was able to go there because just from exploring, I had discovered it.
Yeah. Same here.
But yeah, you get there and there's two of everyone. And basically when you speak to the citizens, who was it? They didn't say who it was. They just said it was a mage had split them in half, the manic side and the demented side of them. So now there's one of each of them running around in this town that's split in half. And you have to decide to kill half the town. It's basically what happens. You have to speak to Horkvir, one of them, one or the other, and or both, and then decide which ones you're going to kill. So you just basically have to kill half the town, and they don't really attack you as you're killing them either much. I mean, I think they come at you a little bit. They don't have weapons or anything like that.
Yeah, no. One of. Oh, I'm hearing myself. Give me a second.
Yep. Yeah, so you just roll through town and just slaughter half of it, hoping you're getting the correct half. They're wearing different clothing, so you can tell which is which.
One of them's a little fancier than the other one.
Yeah, that's all. And I think I killed all the manics and kept the dementeds.
Yeah, I'd done the same. I killed all the manias because I'm the Duke of Dementia. So
yeah,
more of us, less of them. Good idea. And this is where I was like, and I went, "You want me to kill everybody?" That's not. Oh, all right then. So I went and found all and then just like slaughtered everybody in the town. It's like, oh, this is okay, right. See you later. And then I went back, and then I walked back into Sheogorath, and all the seducers and the bloody thingies started running at me, going, "Oi, you fucking killed a lot of people." Yeah. You shouldn't have killed all those people. You owe such and such, or you're going to go to jail for like 1,000 years.
Man.
Here's 3,000 gold. Okay, all right. Well, we're going to take all your stolen goods, but I didn't steal anything. I just killed a few people. I didn't steal anything.
That's it. Yeah, and it was only half of them technically.
Yeah, they're technically still alive because I killed a part of them, not complete different people.
Not all of them.
Killed the bad half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty much.
It's because you're a golden saint. You're just racist against the dementia side.
I actually went the opposite side of what I'm on, oddly enough.
You got to keep the fear, Michael.
That's
you
it.
got to make him keep the fear.
Yep. Yeah, it was, and I kept waiting. Like, I went and talked to everybody. I'm like, well, can I just go kill this mage that did this? Like, can I do that? But no, that never came up as an option. So I was like, oh, well, I guess I just got to wipe out this village here. Or half this village. Oh, gosh. Yeah, so that one was, you didn't really miss much in that quest, Juan. But if you come across it, it's a pretty quick one. You just basically decide which half of the town to kill. And then the last one was, of course, the taxonomy of obsession. You speak to Murieli Ulvin, and she's collecting samples of basically every ingredient in the Shivering Isles.
And creatures.
And then also the bestiary if you collect enough ingredients. So I had a lot. I don't know how many. Because you speak to her, she's like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. I'm collecting these ingredients. And then it, gives you the option that, oh, yes, I have some. Here you go. And it just started handing them over to her. And I was like, oh, I should have probably kept track of what I was giving her. Because I don't know if there's actually a way that it keeps track of what you have left to give her.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it does. I doubt it does.
I think she only keeps
one of each.
Yeah, there's one of each. Yeah, but I don't know which ones. Like, there's no list where it like just checks off that. Oh yeah, you gave her the alacasia fruit, but not the black tar.
I mean, you do. You have a list, but it's not checked off.
Yeah, there's no way of knowing unless you paid attention when you were giving it to her, which I did not, which was dumb. But you just need to give her the first 12 to start the bestiary part, which was hard as hell. Did you get her a ballywog?
I didn't get her any animals. I was saving up all my ingredients, and I still haven't.
Oh, okay. Until you have all of them, that makes sense. Yeah. So
Which one is the ballywog?
That's like that kind of lizard thing with the spiky back that crawls along the coastlines.
Oh, I think I'm pretty sure I did. I know I've killed some of those.
Well, no, you have to get her live ones.
Oh, a live one? Then no, I haven't.
Yeah, so after you give her X amount of ingredients, I think it's 12 ingredients, you can, to get the ballywog, for her to make that a request, you give her 6 ingredients. For an elytra, it's 12. For a gnarl, it's 18. And for the scallon, it's 24. So I had enough. I probably have enough for a couple of them. But I started to do, you can get a spell, command creature spell from her. But the problem is to get the ballywog from the coast back to her and not have it get killed by something else along the way is not real easy. It's not easy at all. I tried it like twice, and I'm like, oh, come on! Like I would get.
This is where all you mania guys kind of suck, right? So with us dementia guys, what we would do is we would kill absolutely everything in the area apart from the bullywugs, and then go and
bring it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that. Clear the path back to town. But man.
Just murder everything.
It was not like I found it, and then you have to keep casting the command creature spell on it as you're going along. And there's like
I didn't do this quest.
Yeah, there's no option to like, you can't like, you know how if you have a dog in Skyrim or something like that, you're like, follow me or whatever. Like there's no option for that. You just do the command creature and it follows you. But then it follows you and attacks things. So, you know, if you come across something and you don't realize there's something over there, it's going to go attack it and get killed because it doesn't last very long. So I haven't gotten one of the bestiaries yet, but I did do a bunch of the whatever stuff ingredients I randomly had. So, but let's see. I guess there are 24 ingredients. There's the Alcasia fruit, aster bloom core, black tar, blister pod cap, congealed putrescence, digestive slime, elytra echor, flame stalk, fungus stalk, gas bladder, gnarl bark, grumite eggs, hound tooth, hunger tongue, hydnum, azure giant spore, pod pit, rot scale, scale and fin, screaming maw, Shambles Marrow, Swamp Tentacle, Thornhook, Void Essence, Watcher's Eye, Withering Moon, and Worm's Head Cap. So those are the things. And then I obviously said what the 4 creatures are. So, but I don't know what you get. I actually don't know what the rewards are. Let's see.
I know she gives you 10 gold per ingredient.
Yeah, you get gold for the ingredients. You must just get gold for the.
Be nice if you got a permanent boost to your alchemy.
Yeah, that would be nice. Subdue a creature. Yeah, you have to bring it back there to her, and then she'll subdue the creature.
There's a tip here that says what you could do is get them to attack you and then chase you all the way back.
Oh, that's a good idea, because the command thing is way a pain in the ass. Because if they're chasing you, they're not going to attack other things.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Just can't run too fast.
Yeah, that's the problem. I'm really fast right now, with the acrobatics and all that, like jumping 5 miles in the air. But it is probably better to have it chase you, because then it won't attack other enemies. But when you command it, it will attack the things that are going to attack you and get killed. So that does make sense.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. I'm going to have to try that. See if I can get that ballywog there.
Yeah, I forgot that stuff actually chases you across the map if you're not fast enough.
Yeah. So you just have to make sure you stay within range of it so it doesn't give up. They chase for a long time in Oblivion.
They'll go to different rooms.
Yeah. It's not shut the door. It's no longer
right.
Or even like running across the map. Like things chase you for a long time. Even on the mainland, like they just chase. So, I'm gonna have to try that. I'm gonna have to try the chase method. I think that's probably the best way, really. So, the best way that I can think of. So then next time is the final one. We have let's see, Symbols of the Office, the Roots of Madness, the End of Order, the Prince of Madness. Then we have a couple little side quests: To Help a Hero, the Paranoid Roof Watcher, and Ghosts of Hill of Suicides.
That one just sounds so interesting.
The
Paranoid Roof Watcher.
Paranoid Roof Watcher. I know. I can only imagine.
I just really want to get to that quest.
Is he sitting on the roof, or is he just watching a roof? Like,
Are you the Paranoid Roof Watcher?
Yeah,
totally fucking. You just pick up a quest where you sit there and you look at a roof.
Yeah, exactly. Oh God. So I think I'm gonna do the side ones first, just to be safe, because I don't know what it'll screw up. So
yeah,
you know how that is. So
yep, definitely. Yeah, we've all been there.
And you end up with what's his name in Daedric armor running around.
Yeah. I was going to say Gary Busey there for a second.
Yeah.
It's Sean Bean.
Oh,
don't ask me how I got Sean Bean and Gary Busey.
They're very similar.
Maybe on the mania side of things, but over in dementia, it's.
Yeah, they could be. They could live in the town of Split together.
I think Gary Busey would fit in Mania.
Oh, he'd be perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
He could be Shea Gorath at this point, really.
Damn true, yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, so we'll get to the end of Shivering Isles, and I'll retire this Oblivion character, I guess. Because he's so overpowered at this
Knights
point.
of the Nine, right?
Did we do Knights of the Nine?
I think you did with that character.
Oh,
right?
I did. Yeah. So if we do that, I'm gonna have to.
And Colin did as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This character's so overpowered at this point that I really need to start over anyway for something else.
This is my original OG Oblivion character, so he's built all wrong. So he's kind of like at like half power, half the strength, or probably what the rest of everybody else is. I mean, he's got 100 in things, but all the rest of it,
is down. Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
Yeah, I don't really have a great leveling strategy in Oblivion, but
Yeah, mine's level 26, but has no real issues with anything.
yeah, once you get to that range in Oblivion, you're pretty powerful, especially with the multiple enchantments and stuff like that you can do.
Right. Yeah, she really didn't need that ring of perfection, but she's wearing it.
Yeah,
But I
It's
do
just
like
a cherry on the top.
yeah, that's it. But I do like the stuff that you find is better than the stuff that you can make. That is the one big thing in Oblivion that I really like.
Yeah. There's only a few pieces in Skyrim that are like that,
Yeah.
which eventually you can break down. But mind you, they're not as useful because, as I said, I made those madness armor things from the Matrixes.
Yeah.
And I think the helmet had like fortify heavy armor 10 points and it was fortify blunt and blade 10 points each. I was like, it's all right, but it doesn't really help. Because on my helmet, the Daedric helmet, it's called the helmet of the flood. And basically, it's a Daedric helmet, heavy armor that for water breathing on it. And the cuirass has got nothing on it. But the gauntlets are called the Inquisitor's gauntlets. I think you got them from the earlier quest.
Yeah, I do remember those.
And they have detect life for like 150 feet or something. So I just put those on and run through dungeons, and I can see where everything is anyway. So I'm never surprised.
And you see everything.
The only thing I've got is that my boots are ebony because they're carry weight boots. I can't find Daedric carry weight boots.
Oh, okay.
So that's where my armor looks a little thing. That's why I wanted the full matching set of the the madness armor. Because one, it looks cool. I made the helmet, and you know the helmet that we got from Zvedidin or something like that. You know where all the ghosts, where you had to go and help the ghosts at the fort because they were being attacked. And you had to shut the gates. Right at the end of that quest, he gives you a helmet. It's actually looks slightly different. It's got two like horn type things that stick out of the top of it.
Okay.
And it is a unique helmet. It's slightly different than the normal Madness helmet. So I might wear that one. So I've now got two. But it's just finding that fucking curious matrix. It's annoying me.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't come across it, especially going through such a long, higher level dungeon like that.
Yeah,
you would think it would have popped up by now.
I'm off tomorrow. I might do some Oblivion playthrough. Go over because I've done most of the north side of the map, so the Mania side.
Yep.
I might do the Dementia side and sort of like wander around and go in all the places around there. The only problem is that some of the dungeons are kind of a little bit too long.
Oh yeah, they are long. Yeah, you can get like stuck down in there for a while.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
I actually just leveled up as we were just speaking.
Okay, welcome to level 36.
Yeah, I just leveled up because I was actually going to try and grab a Bollywog and run it back, but it's dark out, so I'm waiting for it to become daylight.
Are we going back to Skyrim after this, or are we going to continue with Oblivion?
Oh, we can do whatever we want.
And that's why I was asking what.
We could probably do.
I would like a bit of a Skyrim one.
Yeah,
a little bit, and then come back to Oblivion again, and maybe do one of the other.
Do one of the other things. Maybe we could do Knights of the Nine officially. Yeah,
maybe some of the factions.
Yeah, because we didn't do those, correct?
Yeah.
I mean, we may have done them with our characters, but we didn't do them as part of the thing.
I mean, the Fighters Guild one is a lot of fun.
It is. Yeah, it is.
I still don't think I've done that one.
And Dark Brotherhood's really good.
Yeah.
Haven't done that one neither.
Yeah, those will be good to do. Yeah, we can do. Weren't we talking about the? Somebody had brought up the idea of the Hearthfire stuff. Maybe we can mix it in with just some other things.
Hearthfire stuff.
The houses, like
Oh,
doing what you had to do to acquire the land to be able to build all the houses. But we can mix it in with pretty much anything else in the process.
or we could do like the Fallout feed did, and just have people submit their favorite quests.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, just random.
Yeah.
Just non main questy quests. That's a good
Right.
idea.
That way, if anybody wants to throw in some feedback.
Yeah, because if we do some more random quests with kind of have the houses as the overarching thing, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So do you want to do? Was it 9 towns? Or is it 6?
But there's only
I think just 3 houses you can build.
That you build.
Yeah.
Right, so you just want to do
Just have those as like a connecting.
Right.
Oh, so you're just doing the Hearthfire, the building houses. Okay.
And I'll see what I think there was a few quests that were kind of came out with that, if I'm not mistaken, right? Not a lot, but there might have been 1 or 2 things that were added.
Well, the adopt a child one is definitely there. One of the Hearthfire.
I thought that was before, though.
Yeah, I think
Was
you
it?
could do that before because you could put a bedroom in Bree's home.
Okay.
No, actually, you know what? I think you're right.
Or did they add that after? Yeah.
I think they added that afterwards because it was not an option in the beginning.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I could just fucking Google the bastard.
Yeah, we could just look that up, really. I still have the UESP opened up, I believe.
So, was it Hearthfire? Heart.
Because I think the ethereal quest was added by a Hearthfire.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense. And there was a few other locations that were as well, wasn't there?
And then I think they also added the mounted riding. I mean the
combat, right?
The mounted combat at the same time. Although you didn't have to get Hearthfire to get that.
Yeah, that was just in an update, but not part of Hearthfire.
Right.
Yeah. So add Hearthfire as a second major add-on. Skyrim. Player allowed to build from scratch up to 3 unique homes. Add and also introduces adoption, allowing the player to adopt all children. So we can do a children thing again.
Yeah.
So adopt one that that you don't normally adopt. So.
Well,
Yeah,
I think when we were doing the roundtables, we were actually told which ones to adopt, right?
Yeah. Well, there's
there's still a lot of them.
There's the regular ones that you come across, obviously, in the towns.
Hearthfire quests. Oh, it's pretty fucking blank.
Yeah, there's not a lot, I don't think, right?
So then, was it Ethereum Archive? Ethereum.
Oh, the Ethereum. Was that part of that?
Forge? I thought that was Dawnguard.
Or was that Dawnguard?
Was it Dawnguard?
It might have been Dawnguard.
Wow, Dawnguard added a lot of stuff then.
Yeah, I think that was. Let's see, Skyrim.
So then Hearthfire was kind of like, what was the one that they added for Fallout 4 where just added all the
the towns
stuff for
yeah.
the building stuff.
Features, patches.
Yeah, I can't find any quests.
Yeah, maybe it didn't add any quests, just those other functions. Well, then we can just make our own. We'll have to come up with people's favorite quests. That's a good idea.
Yeah, because I know for each town there's a quest. There's a timeline or something that you have to follow in order to get the house.
Yep. Yeah.
After that, you're kind of open.
Yeah, because we have the one in Fall Creek, obviously. Hjalmarch, which what town is that? Morthal. That we have to get the one there. So we'll follow the quest lines to be able to get those, and then what's the other one? The Pale, which is Dawnstar, I believe.
And nobody suggests the dog with the New York accent.
Oh Jesus, no! Oh my God, that's Daedric. That doesn't count.
Yeah. we will veto that.
No, that's Daedric, or we can't do that. That's Daedric.
Yeah. Actually, we veto it now.
Yeah. It's a Daedric quest. Sorry, guys. It's not allowed. Let's see. Hearthfire quests. Yeah, none. Not a lot. Let's see.
It's like go to your house, build your house, enter your house.
Yeah, that's it.
So I guess the only quests that were really added was well, no, because all you had to do was become.
They weren't added. They were just about. You had just kind of had to follow to become the Thane quests or whatever.
Once you became Thane, then you were okay to purchase a home too.
Yeah, so we'll have to do that. Those like storylines basically.
Was it the Dawnstar one has a prerequisite level of 22?
Does it?
And you'll also have a few people who will be like, what should we call it? Because I've forgotten his name now. The Jarl in Dawnstar has the favor you have to do is kill the giant. And you get people going, "Oh, I don't want to kill a giant."
Oh yeah.
They're really nice.
Can you get it without doing that?
The only way to get it without doing that is doing Civil War first and choosing the Imperial side.
Okay.
Or actually, I think you can choose either side. That if you join as a Stormcloak, he welcomes you and as your Stormcloak and stuff like you can have a house here. I think I'm not too sure.
Because then we could also do quests around each of those towns if we're going to be there anyway. Yeah,
because the Morthal one, we could do the vampire quest. What's his face?
What's his name?
Boots.
Yeah.
Then you have obviously Lakeview Manor is go and kill the bandit leader, which is pretty much the simplest, easiest one.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, not much. Yeah, that is very.
I think you can get. You can get to become Jarl of Falkreath, not Jarl, but Thane of Falkreath, by picking some cabbages. Not grabbing the book. That's a bit difficult. You kill one bandit leader. Deliver the ashes.
Oh yeah.
Sell cabbages. And then I can't remember. There's another cheap and easy one. I think it's chop some wood or something like that, and sell it to Boland or something like that.
And you've satisfied, helping 3 people in town or whatever it is. Yeah,
that's Sigrid, right? The thing and the Jarl.
So. Yeah, Sigrid. Yeah,
I just know he's the laziest of all the.
He's
Jarls,
the one. So he's the.
Why should you have to do a lot to
loungy? Yeah, that's it.
He was in Skyrim 1080, not last session, but the session before.
Yep.
He was. He made his appearance.
Still just as lazy.
Even more so, and now he's big and fat.
Let's see. Falkreath, purchased from the steward of Falkreath. Hjalmark, which is Winstead, you purchased from the steward of Morthal.
As far as I know, you don't have to become Thane to be able to buy the property as well, though.
No, you just have to complete Laid to Rest. If Idgrad is still Jarl, that's for Morthal, which is the ghost girl. If you're a Thane of the Hold, you will be appointed a housecarl as well. Let's see. For Lakeview, it's Falkreath. You have to complete the quest to kill the bandit leader, which is you get the note for pretty early on. And if you're a Thane, you will be appointed the housecarl Raya. And Halyarkin, which is the Dawnstar, located up in the Pale. You have to complete Waking Nightmare and then
Mm-hmm.
kill the giant before being able to purchase it. And if you're Thane, you will get Gregor as your house Carl. And Helyarkin is, let's see. Which one's the one that has the fishery, that you can get the fishery? Is that Winstead?
Helyarkin.
That's Helyarkin, right? That's on the icy
No,
water.
that's Winstead Manor.
That is Winstead,
Yeah,
right?
Winstead.
It's up by Solitude, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see Solitude off. It's
That's right.
Arguably, the people think that's the better view. I think having Whiterun off from what should we call it, from Helyarkin, I think that's much better view. And
I
That
agree.
one's- is nice.
Yeah, that's weird. That's the one thing that's very strange. Helyarkin is all the way in the south end of the Pale.
Yeah.
So it's not icy at all, and you're just north of, northeast of Whiterun. And then
Yeah.
Winstead, you're out on the icy water.
Yeah.
And it's much more like the general landscape of the Pale usually is. But it's very odd how that is. Yeah, Helyarkin is super close to Whiterun. It's way closer to Whiterun than it is to Dawnstar.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. It's just down the road. This right just after Laureus Farm.
Yeah.
So
It's
you got
just
Cicero
above there.
down there. And
Yep.
Yeah, if you time it right, you can watch him from your front porch fix his wagon.
Well, he does just sit there in front of his wagon for a long time.
Oh,
so-
yeah, he'll just sit there for a while. Yeah, yep. Yeah, I mean, we could definitely work in some quests around those and then find out what quests people want. We should put that up in the Facebook group and stuff, too, when we figure that out.
Yep.
Start collecting people's ideas, what their favorite quests are. There's some good ones.
There's a lot of good ones, and it's hard to choose.
A lot of good one-off ones, too. They aren't, connected to anything else. Random stuff.
Right.
yeah, I'd like that as well. Not a long overarching quest.
Yeah.
So just a random jump about. Could probably do it without dragons.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I would agree. Do it without the main quest. Just
Yeah,
do
the Ethereum Forge is pretty long.
Yeah. But you could do everybody's favorite. What the hell is it? The Fire Soul Trap.
Yeah.
That's technically a
Yeah.
little quest because you meet those people outside.
Yep.
So that's a nice mini quest. And the Pale Lady, another nice mini quest.
You get if you get in there early enough, that's a good blade, that pale blade.
Yeah, that really is. Yeah, if you get in there early, for sure. That definitely is. Trying to think some of the other ones off the top of my head. Let's see, Pale Lady. There's jeez. I feel like there's some. Oh, well, even the one you do for what's her name in Whiterun, with the tree.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say Yennefer, but that's fucking The Witcher. Isolde.
Isolde, yeah. Where you what tree is it? The
No, it's not
Oh.
Isolde.
no, it's not Isolde. It's what's her name up at the temple for Nettlebane. Is that what it is?
Oh, I thought you were. Was it Isolde does send you off to a tree, but it's off to a tree sap or something like that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. There is some tree sap.
It's in it's was it essence of tree sap or something like that, and it's kind of like moon sugar, kind of like skooma type stuff, I think.
Right.
Yeah,
But yeah, you're talking about Danica.
Danica. That's it. That is it.
Pure Spring, maybe.
And then that's when you have to you're healing the tree, basically, right?
Yeah. Or you can do. There's two ways of doing it, and I
Mhm.
didn't find out until one of the round tables. And Victor was the one who told us, I think.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. There is two ways. I think I had always done it the same way and didn't realize that.
Yeah, because he 90% of the time he doesn't make it, and if he does make it, he's too far back on the trail before you already fucking. You've also got the tap already inside the tree before he gets up there.
Before he gets up there, yeah. Yep. I think maybe once or twice I've had it, where he's caught up. But I mean, it was probably early on, so I probably don't remember it anyway. Yeah, but there's definitely some good small side quests that we can just add on, things that we don't really ever do in the round tables because it's more overarching stuff.
Right. Yeah, I think that would be fun. Just something that people like. Yeah, I remember I really enjoyed this quest.
Yeah.
And then we can sit there and go, nope, that quest sucked. Don't request
God,
it
I hate
again.
that quest. Right now, we are just vetoing the one right now. As of right now, we are vetoing.
I don't think there's really any bad quests that I would say like.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, we do say, oh, we hate this one. But honestly, it's just all part of the game and it's all fun. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I think I had played the Barbas one so many times that I just got sick of hearing Barbas. But yeah, otherwise, I mean, it's a decent enough quest.
Right.
But
because the stories are good. The stories are really good. And just you're doing a lot of fetch quests, but
what's the one where you find the guy who's injured outside the cave? Is that the Pale Lady, or is that another one where there's like bears inside or something?
I think it's the one with the bears inside.
He like his brothers.
Oh no, that's the one with the Spriggans inside.
There's
isn't it?
Spriggans. Yes, I think there's Spriggans inside. I think you're right.
Okay.
And, Voldemort,
Valder or something. VALDR or something, right? Is that it?
So I got a list here of. Let's see.
Okay, so it is Spriggans and bears then.
Oh yeah, it is Spriggans and bears. It's both. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because the Spriggans bring up the bears. And they're the Spriggans that are actually hidden in the trees and stuff. Inside the cave.
Yes. Yeah, they slip out. And quests that are not part of a quest line.
Yeah, I'll roll miscellaneous quests. And
let's see.
Favors.
The Lost Expedition. No.
Dungeon quests.
Well, I guess they technically put the Forsworn quests as non-connected. Let's see.
Oh, you got the Forbidden Legend quests, but no, they're tied up in other ones.
Oh, are they?
You have to do the Mages Guild a little bit.
Oh, to be able to get the Forbidden. Oh, yeah.
I think if we add the Bard's quest, we could pull Andrew out of retirement.
That's true. Let's see. Promises to Keep. That's with the horse. Where you have to get the horse from one of the Blackbriars.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a nice horse, too.
Mm-hmm. Book of Love, of course, where you spread love across Skyrim.
That's good quest reward as well. It's like 10%, what do you call it, magic resistance.
Yeah, that is a pretty good reward.
That's why I
for
said just have people recommend stuff.
Yeah.
Because there's just so many. So they go, oh, I haven't done that in a while. Oh, I really like that one, you know?
A scroll for Ankska.
Yeah, that's a really good one. That's Dragon Priest Mask.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which, is the priest there if you don't activate the dragons?
Yes.
In that one it is, right? Oh, wait, all
priests.
That's right. At all of them, it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dragon priest still shows up. Just there's no dragons there. That's right.
Right.
Not at the Anska one specifically, but
it's kind of interesting. Also, when you reach the word walls, that you actually see different creatures other than the dragons.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. You battle something different. Yeah.
Right. And what's interesting about that is like, I've gone there with the dragons and I see like the dead, whatever, you know, and then later on when I've done it without the dragon and I'm like, oh crap, those are the things that were dead. they were killed by that dragon.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. Delayed burial.
Oh, there's the Lost Expedition.
Yeah.
Oh, what a really good one is Rise in the East. Help the East Empire Company take
yes.
care of some pirates.
That is
You know
a
the
good
one where you go in a ship and you have to go off onto an
Yeah.
island some out of nowhere.
What is
Oh
it,
yeah,
Jaffet's Island
that
or
was a
something like
fun one.
that? Jaffet's Folly? Jaffet's Folly, that's it. Yeah.
That's the one.
That's one I always miss, too, and that's a good one. Yeah. That is a really good one.
That one is in.
Is it Solitude or Dawnstar?
Oh, it's in Windhelm.
Oh, Windhelm. Huh.
Yeah, it's at the because you think it would be because it's the East Empire Company.
Yeah.
But it's not the East Empire Company. It's the offices that are, on the docks
On the
where all
docks.
the Argonians are.
Yeah, yep.
You go into one of the offices there, and there's a guy in there sweeping the floor. You get the quest from him.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that is a good one. That is a really good one. And that's one you miss a lot because of where it's located and all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also The Man Who Cried Wolf.
Oh, yeah, for Wolf Skull Cave.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good one, and it's a good multi-part one, but not like too crazy.
Huh. Silenced Tongues. Which one is that?
Repairing the file, the white file, which you grab in. That's Windhelm as well, right?
That is Windhelm's.
Yeah.
What should we call it? You don't have.
That's
I've forgotten the name. Like the second part of it without doing the main quest line.
Oh, you have to do the main quest for
the second part of it, yeah, because you need to go to the throat of the world to get on melting snow.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. Blood on the Ice, obviously the murder mystery in Windhelm.
That you have to do before the Civil War.
Yeah, definitely.
Unless they fixed it.
Yeah, I don't know if they did. I think we had issues with that. Somebody tried to do it one time or something. Heart of Debella, that's on.
Clear Sojun Sinkhole of Draugr.
Oh, that's a good one. That's what should we call it? That's out near. Oh, you know where the blades take you to Alduin's Wall.
Oh yeah.
It's on the mountain just above where you go down Karthspire, just before you go into Karthspire with the fucking 1,000,009 fucking Forsworn down there. And that's just up top, and it's you run through the like it's like a mine that's busted into a Draugur's like an old Nordic tomb. And you go into the last room and you start fighting the big bad boss, and there's a statue that's up behind him that sends out a spell that heals the Draugr, which is sometimes a dragon priest if you're high enough level, and it also shoots a fireball at you. I was like, awesome. I've died many times of that. And there's no door that you go through, so once you enter the mine, if you get all the way down to the boss fight and then he kills you, that means if you haven't saved just before the boss fight, you go all the way back to the start.
There's
what's the one where you have to clear the ghosts?
Oh, at the that one fort.
No, it's
it's like
the bartender's like, that place is haunted. And I think he gives, and then you have to get the claw from the guy or something.
Oh, that's Iverstead,
right?
And he's not a ghost, is he? He's
no, he's not. But
Windelius. He takes the potion. Shroud Half Barrow.
Yeah. I was thinking of
I think that's Ranvig's Fast, isn't it?
Ranvig, where there's a bunch of
Bard's
ghosts.
College Quest, where I think, or is it? No, it's near the Bard's College Quest. It's where you have Sild the Vicious or something like that. His name is. The word wall is right in front of the word wall is the empty chest, and there's the door on the floor, and you fall right through, and you can get trapped.
Oh, that one too. Yeah, that one's a good one. Yeah.
And all the ghosts run up to you going, "Oh, I'm sorry about this. I don't mean to do it."
Yeah, they're all like unwilling, but they have to.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, yeah.
That is a good one.
And that's just on the mainland.
Yeah, that's not even. Yeah, that's not even like
Solstheim.
Solstheim or
Ooh, you know what's a good one? Missing in Action from Whiterun, where Thorold is being held.
That's right, in the north.
In the north by the thingies, and you also have in Solitude you have Lights Out. You know from
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, with the where you got to put out the lighthouse, right?
Yeah.
Lights Out fire.
With the Argonian siblings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because then that turns into having to follow them and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like that. I do like the.
Just too many.
Who doesn't? Yeah, who doesn't like killing loads of high elves?
Yeah, that would be. There's plenty. Yeah, we got plenty to be able to add on there.
Right.
I like that. Yeah, I like the random quest idea where we're not like locked into a storyline.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people aren't able to get into Oblivion.
Yeah. It's if you haven't played it before, I think it's harder and harder entry at this point. It's not Morrowind hard entry, but yeah.
Which is backwards compatible on the Xbox now.
It is backwards compatible on Xbox One. Actually, if you have Game Pass, I believe Fallout 3 and Oblivion are both on there, as well as ESO. As a matter of fact.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yes,
Got Kind Sacred Trials.
Oh, that's a good one. Yes, Kind Sacred Trials is a good one.
Is that the Blessings of Nature, or
that's where you what are they, like the ghost giant ghost animals?
Ghost bears and ghost wolves, ghost skeever,
crabs.
Got killed for I've forgotten his name now.
What's his name up there? Lot? No.
That sounds right. Lot.
Is that his name?
No. It's he's up in the shack, isn't he? With
he lives up in the shack.
Your granddad,
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Your granddad, yeah. Forgotten his name.
Let me pull that up. Kind's Trials.
Kind Sacred Trials. Here we go. Froki.
Froki's bow. That's it. Not Lot's bow. Why was I thinking Lot? Froki's bow. Yeah, Froki.
Oh yeah, it always reminds me of that what is it? The Nordish god.
Oh Loki. Yeah, Loki. Froki and Loki. It's his brother. One too, because you got about let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different trials, basically.
It's a bit long, but you could also have the Forsworn Conspiracy. I think somebody already said that, didn't they?
Yeah, we could do that because it's a little. It's not terribly long though. If you're just kind of focusing on that while you're out there,
right?
I mean, we could just do something, like do these couple in this general area, so we're not.
Does mean we have to go into the Reach though.
That is a good point. I don't get out that way a whole lot, I have to admit, unless I'm going out there for something specific.
Right.
I feel like that's a underutilized part of the map for me.
I think it's just avoiding those Forsworn.
It's mostly what it is.
Because I mean, they're running around in their underwear, and you cannot kill them.
No, they are very tough, very very tough. It is.
Yeah, that's Bretons for you.
Yeah, they are powerful.
You got the Heart of the Bella.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Get that little kid.
Yeah, because if you're out there,
yeah.
And you're doing Forsworn, you may as well do
it. Right?
Yeah, I believe so. Right.
The Heart of the Bella, because you have to go. You have to do the. It's part of the Forsworn Conspiracy, kind of, right?
Did they wrap in together?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, speak to Degain. Was it the tramp?
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
And then you enter the Sanctum of Dibella, and
Yes.
then you have to steal the, or if she catches you, then you travel to Karth, Warson, the Caves, and Fjoltra.
There's
And then
also
you have to,
Legend of Red Eagle.
and yeah, no, that's pretty much it. You go escort Enman to Broken Tower Redoubt. That's probably her dad, and then you rescue Fjoltra from the Forsworn, and then escort her back to the Temple of Dibella.
And I thought she would spawn in different places, or she spawns in the same place?
Nah, she's always in Broken Tower Redoubt.
Okay.
But doing that quest will put you up against a Forsworn Briarheart, and he's
a really tough one. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one with the shock magic.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So you're gonna need some resist magic and resist me.
Yeah, I remember I did that once, and I rescued the priest from the haunted house.
Okay.
And her.
Yeah. And her.
So second Andrew.
Yeah, those are some pretty good options for sure. You got a lot of good options, and we can definitely work those around. Like, just kind of have building the houses be part of.
Yeah, well, I mean, we have to do all those quests just to gather up money in order to.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pay for the crap
houses.
anyway. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. The one nice thing is you can go to one lumber mill and buy the lumber, and it's actually available in all three homes.
Yeah, that is a good thing. Yeah. Or you can, if you cut it yourself, it's in your inventory, right?
I think so.
Yeah, that's the only pain. So it's actually, and it's only like 100 gold to buy it.
200, I think.
Is it 200? Yeah, so it's actually better to just buy it because then you're not carrying it around because it weighs a lot.
Yep.
I was going to say, what we're going to ask for, like in the Facebook group, probably best thing would probably miscellaneous quests or non-affiliated quests.
Yeah, yeah, I would say
non-faction and
non-main quests,
non-main story quests, something like that.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it.
Just like favorite individual quest or something like that.
Yeah, that's I think that makes the most sense. Or even locations to go to, because sometimes there's just like a dungeon to go to or a bandit hideout to go to.
Right.
It's not necessarily quest related. To turn,
Yeah, you could even make it into favorite locations.
Yeah, just to clear out or something. Because if we're doing it to essentially make money for the homes, it really doesn't matter. And then you can make, that way anybody can have their own character story that they want without it being tied to factions or anything else.
Yep.
If you want to join a faction, go ahead and whatever, but.
And we could do it with or without dragons, and
yeah, whichever, however you feel like playing it. Honestly,
yep.
Let's go with it.
Yeah, you can make it where you're not the Dragonborn, just
some guy
adventurer trying to make a name for himself and build some nice homes.
Slowly build homes across Skyrim. I like that. We'll have to put that into the group and get an idea about that, and then come up with a time for the final Shivering Isles. I'm going to miss Shivering Isles. I really like Shivering Isles, period. It's really fun. It's really fun to play through.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it.
I'm liking this story. I just want to see how it. I'm looking forward to the ending.
Yeah, to see how it all ties together.
Like, is there different endings? Can it end different ways?
Right. Because I mean, this is further than I've ever been on this story. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm actually getting achievements for every time I finish stuff right now.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I haven't played it I haven't played through Shivering Isles since it was first released. So I it's not like I remember exactly what happens. So,
And
I
it could be
couldn't
different
guess.
for everybody else. So who knows?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, because obviously the main quest in Skyrim that ends the same way.
Yeah, yeah,
What should we call it? The main quest in Oblivion ends the same way.
hmm
A few others, but I'm just wondering if Shivering Isles, with the mania and dementia sides, obviously that is not going to play a part in it, because obviously it's sort of like, you're playing the same story just on the opposite side.
yeah. You're just
But seeing as it's got that sort of like duality there, and you've also got the Shiogarath Jigalag thing, so you got two sides there. So I was hoping you've got at least two endings, two choices right at the end.
Yeah, that would be nice. And
Yeah, depending on whether you're mania side or
dementia or how you play it at the end. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't. I couldn't even remember, to tell you the truth, and I haven't looked to be spoiled or anything, because it's been so long.
Yeah, same here.
That I'm just enjoying kind of going through it.
yeah, it's that factor, where
Yep.
you sit there and
Yep.
just something happens, you're like, well, that was cool.
Yeah, the only thing I've been looking up is where to kick off like the side quests, just to make sure
same here.
if I haven't
Yeah,
randomly come
because-
across them. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I mean, if we were playing this on our own, you'd just be like, oh, here's a quest, let's go ahead and do that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because I'm looking for something specific. I want to make sure I'm in the right general area. All right. Well, that's been the Shivering Isles Roundtable, and looks like we'll be getting a Skyrim one together. Probably, let's see, probably another sometime in October. We'll finish this one up. What is it now? Was it September?
It's September.
Maybe we'll be able to. Maybe we'll be able to start it during the charity show.
We can generate our characters.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. So why don't we plan on that, and we'll come up with everything before then. That gives us a little bit of time before then, anyway.
Yep.
So if you'd like to take part in that, skyrimaddictpodcast@gmail.com, or the Facebook group over there. And that's all I got this time. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Juan.
Thank you.
Stay
It's a good
tuned
time as
for
always.
stay tuned for a either 10 AD or some lost episodes after this one. Probably 10 AD, and then probably some lost episodes, and then.
Yeah, it was fun listening to Andrew's first feedback.
Oh my God, that's right. That popped up. Yeah. What was it called? I have a Skyrim Addict podcast.
I
addiction or
forgot that he
something.
made his own theme music and everything.
Yeah. The early days.
Yep.
So I got a bunch more still I'm putting up. So they'll be popping up. And Let's Play is back. Pat is doing Fallout 3, correct?
Yep.
And there's a bunch dropping of those. So.
Well, on mine, he dropped episodes 2 through 6.
Oh, really? Is one missing?
He just did that.
Yeah. So I'm not too sure what happened to episode 1.
I'm gonna take a look.
An email saying that he put episode 1 on, not unless he just put episode 1 directly into the Let's Play feed, and then dropped 2 to 6 on the Patreon.
Oh, that's possible. Yeah.
I think he did that because he wanted to allow the Patreon people to
hear the other
binge.
episodes ahead of time. Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah. If any of you need the link to that, just let me know. I have the login. So, not anybody who's listening. Anybody here. But yeah, Pat's reviving the Let's Play, and we may be doing simultaneous ones. I'm going to start relabeling them all as seasons because our new host allows us to do that. So it'll be like season 1 will be main quest, season 2. I just have to kind of go through and just relabel them and all. So it'll be a lot easier. It's still pretty easy to find stuff, but that'll make it even easier. So
I think he was saying he had like 30 episodes ready to go. Or
he had a lot ready to go, so I was like, just go for it. Just go for it.
Yeah.
I think Victor's going to be doing some Skyrim playthrough as well.
Yes.
Bringing that. That might that might actually get me back into listening to podcasts again.
I
Yeah.
enjoy listening to Victor. He role plays his character.
Yes.
Yeah, so the only problem I have is that my journey to work is like 30 minutes, 40 minutes.
Yeah, so it's not a lot. Yeah.
And when I'm at home, I can't sit there and listen to podcasts. I need to be playing something or watching anime.
Mm-hmm.
The only time it's worth listening to podcasts is when you're farming in an ESO.
When you're farming in ESO.
Yeah.
There you
need
go.
Something to distract you, or if you make a new character and you're trying to get all the lore books.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Doing tedious work.
Right.
Oh, gosh. Well, stay tuned for next time, and then we'll also have more on the next Skyrim edition of the Roundtable next time as well. So that's all I got. There, everybody.
Later, guys.
Good evening, night, afternoon.
Depending.